Hey guys, this is Kysen here on the Affinity server with a quick tutorial today on how to make an automatic concrete machine. So when the machine is working, all you have to do is hold down right and left click, and there you go. As you can see here, I'm placing concrete powder. It's getting instantly turned into concrete and then getting harvested, and it ends up here in the chest like this. Okay, so to build this, all that you need are the items that you see here in my inventory. Nothing too much, as you can see there. The stone bricks could be any block that you want, and also this doesn't have to be a dark oak log, it could be any log or even obsidian. It's basically the block that you're going to be mining at, so you just don't want it to be something like cobble that'll break easily. And then of course, your concrete powder, as much as that as you're going to need or want to change around. So these are the items that you need. The axe isn't necessary, of course. So let's get into how you build this. So in this 4x4 footprint here, we're going to place a double chest there to start us off. And then we want to place a hopper going in like that. Now behind the hopper we're going to use these blocks here. We'll place one there and 1, 2 there. So your water source is basically going to be up here. So what we can do now is place a block like this, a block like this, and now here is where our oak log comes in. So say that's the block you're going to be mining at, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a dark oak log. And you want to place a stair upturned so it looks like that, so you can still open up this chest right here. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is get your dropper. I'm going to place that just here like this, so it's going to drop in this direction. And you want 1 redstone behind that like that. Now we can place a block on the floor here, and we want to grab an observer and place the observer facing in this way direction, like that. Actually, let me just double check over here. I think that's actually the wrong way around. Yeah, okay. So the actual observer needs to go the other way, so it'll go like that. There we go. So the red bit is facing out in this direction essentially, and then you want a block on top of that as well. So then the water, as say, goes in here, so we want to sort of encase that, so we can kind of build up here like this in the corner and fill in these 4 blocks like this. And then the next thing to do is to place blocks on top like that. Now this chest is kind of glitched out, so we'll just try to open and close that. For some reason it doesn't want to do that. I'm not sure exactly why that's happening. Yeah, let's just delete the whole thing and then we'll place it again. This has literally never happened to me, so I don't know why that's happening now. Always the way. So let's place that into there, should be okay. And you want a trapdoor on top of there that you can shut like this, and then you place your water like that, so it's coming in this way direction, and you'll hear the hopper there, so not the hopper, this one here, the dropper, clicks like that, so that's how you know you've done that right. The next thing to do, just pick up this chest here that we dropped, just want to place a hopper going into there, and then another double chest up here, like this. So that's how the system works. Basically what we want to do then is in here we're going to place our concrete powder, which of course will go through the hopper and end up in the dropper like this. You want to take a little bit on you and place that in your offhand. So basically when you then come to set up here, you're going to right click and then left click soon after. Just one other thing you can do is kind of go around here and fill in any of the blocks like this to kind of make it a complete sort of item. So it's going to look something like this if you fill it all in. Just, I guess, reduces the chances that the concrete falls out anywhere. And most of the concrete, when it's produced, will end up in the chest here, but some you will pick up in your inventory. So the chest is going to do that weird thing again. This is just something that's happening on my game. Obviously, you won't have that problem. So basically then, you're going to look in this direction. You want to right click, and that's you kind of ready to go. And then hit left click, and then right click. And you can see here now, I'm just stood here. And you get about 2.5 concrete per second doing this. And once we've done that for a little while, I can show you that if we open up the chest here, there is our concrete. And it's pretty quick. You get pretty much, I think, the quickest method you can do in a very compact, simple system. So basically, guys, that's it. That's how you build the concrete system. I have an upcoming project here on the Affinity server that requires a lot of concrete, so I figured I wanted to find a quick way to get it. And once I found a good method for that, I just thought I would share it with you guys, as it is pretty useful, and I found it would be pretty good to do. I also thought I would show it in survival mode. Sometimes I do, obviously, my creative mode tutorials, but sometimes it's good to see how it's done in survival, especially if you're doing it in survival yourself. So that's the system, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. But for this episode, that's about it. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.